All right, today we're snapping into a piece of tech that, honestly, is changing how we all charge on the go, the magnetic power bank. It's such a simple but really clever solution to a very modern problem, and we're going to break down exactly how it works and what it really means for the future of our devices.
You know the feeling, right? We've all been there. That frantic digging through your bag for a charging cable, the dreaded low battery warning that always seems to flash at the worst possible moment, or, lugging around a big, clunky power bank that needs its own separate wire. It's this daily dance of digital frustration.
But what if you could just ditch the cables? All of them. What if topping up your phone's battery was as simple as a snap? Well, that's exactly the promise of the technology we're looking at today.
So what exactly is a magnetic power bank? At its core, it's a portable charger, but it's got two really cool tricks up its sleeve. First, it charges your phone wirelessly, and second, it has a built-in magnetic ring that lets it align and attach itself perfectly to the back of your phone. No fuss, no fumbling around in the dark. Yeah, that satisfying snap when it connects feels kind of like magic, doesn't it? But of course, it's all technology. So let's peel back the cover for a second and take a look at what's really going on inside these incredibly compact devices. The secret sauce here isn't one single crazy invention. It's actually the really elegant combination of two technologies we already know well: the simple, reliable force of magnets and the sheer convenience of wireless power. When you get those two working together, well, you get something genuinely new and useful.
So the whole process is this fascinating little three-step dance. First, those magnets do all the heavy lifting. Think of standards like Apple's MagSafe or the new Universal Key 2. Their whole job is to make sure the power bank literally pulls itself into the perfect spot. Now, that alignment is absolutely critical because it lets the induction coils in both the charger and your phone line up perfectly. Once they're engaged, they create an electromagnetic field, and just like that, power starts flowing wirelessly from the bank to your phone.
I absolutely love this analogy because it just captures the experience so perfectly. It's not some separate, clumsy thing you have to manage. It really does become a seamless extension of your phone, giving you power without getting in the way or needing its own cable. It's just a backpack for your battery. Simple as that.
But, as with any technology, incredible convenience often comes with a few trade-offs. So let's get real for a minute and break down the pros and cons to get the complete picture of what you're really getting into here.
And this table just illustrates that balance perfectly. On one side, you have the undeniable upside. It's the ultimate convenience. No cables and a secure attachment that lets you keep using your phone while it charges. But on the other side, you've got the compromises. Wireless charging is just naturally slower, and it's less efficient. Some of that energy is lost as heat. Plus, to keep these things slim and light, they often have smaller batteries, usually somewhere in that 3,000 to 5,000 milliamp hour range. That might give you one full charge, but not much more, unlike those big brick-like wired banks.
This chart really puts one of those key trade-offs into perspective, doesn't it? I mean, nothing is going to beat plugging directly into a wall outlet. That can give you 20 watts or even more for a super fast charge. A good traditional wired power bank is a solid second place. Magnetic wireless charging, well, it's the slowest of the three, usually giving you between 7.5 to 15 watts. The crucial point is this: you're trading top speed for top convenience, which makes it absolutely ideal for topping up while you're out and about.
Okay, so beyond just being a really handy gadget, what does the rise of the magnetic power bank signal for the future of our devices? Because this is more than just a charger. It's a stepping stone to what's next. When you look at this timeline, you can see a really clear pattern emerging. We started with these massive, clunky battery packs, remember those? Then they shrunk into the USB power banks we all know. After that, charging pads got rid of the cable between the charger and the phone itself. So today's magnetic power banks, they're really just the next logical step, combining the portability of a power bank with the total freedom of a wireless pad.
So ultimately, why does any of this matter? Well, it's about more than just convenience. This technology really represents a big move toward true freedom from cables and a world where power is just seamlessly integrated into our lives. It's a tangible glimpse into a future where all of our devices might charge without ever needing to be plugged in at all.
And that brings us to our final thought. As this technology gets more efficient, as it becomes more widespread, you really have to wonder, are we seeing the beginning of the end for the physical charging port on our phones? It's a huge question, and it's one that these little magnetic devices are forcing us all to ask.